So today we are on a road trip, just Haley and I. We are going from Daytona Beach, Florida to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I came to town for a few days to hang out with friends and family. One of my aunts just had a 60th birthday, so she had a party and all my family came to town to celebrate with her. So that was really fun, but now it's time to go back. We were gonna fly back, but it's a short distance. To drive is like 3.5 hours. It's just more convenient for me today. Sometimes I fly, sometimes I even catch the bus, depending if I feel like driving or not. And I know everyone's like, the bus? I'm like, yes, don't slip on the bus. Yes, it take a little extra time to get there, but you don't have to drive. You can focus on what you're doing on your computer, your phone. The child or the baby is there. You don't have to worry about them. It's like easy breezy. But sometimes that bus can be a little bit too much, so I don't do it that often. But this time I decided I just drove. I'm renting a car from Hertz. So I've rented a SUV from Hertz. It's a one-way rental. It wasn't too bad. It was like $100, which I feel like it is a lot if it was like a local rental, but this is a one-way, so I would have paid just as much if I would have chose any other way of transportation. So I'm glad I got an SUV because, you know, I am tall. You know, tall people problems, okay? I cannot be in no little car for no 3.5, 4 hours driving, and no. And then hopefully you see Haley is here. Hi, Haley. Haley. She's having a day moment this morning, but with her being in the car, she's pretty good with road trips, but sometimes she gets a little tired of being in the car seat. So hopefully this 3.5 hour drive won't turn into like a 4.5, 5 hour drive. So hopefully we get home like within 4 hours, 4.5 tops. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Look, say hi. Hi. Her and this Passy, I'm in the process of weaning her off, trust me, okay? I gave it to her because she was fussy and we're about to get in the car. Anything to soothe her, you know, give me a little bit of peace of mind. You know how it goes, Mom. So I am just about to get on the road. I'm gonna hit I-95 south and take it all the way home. I actually feel pretty good today, so that's a plus, because normally I get real sleepy after about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour on the road. I be ready to take a nap. So we just left Chick-fil-A. It was so good. I end up eating most of it in the car because I didn't feel like sitting down. I'm trying to get back, and they had a little playground inside the Chick-fil-A, but if I would have let Haley go in there, she would not have wanted to leave, and then she would have been crying and fussing, and I would have had to drag her out of there. So no, we didn't sit inside and eat. And then my plan was to kind of like snack and eat on the road as I was driving back. But I was so hungry, and I had a taste for a chicken salad. And you know, if you don't know, Chick-fil-A salads are pretty good. So I got a chicken salad. Okay, Haley. So you can see she's wide awake now. You're full? You're good? Okay, that's great. Anyway, so hopefully we'll make it home within the next 45 minutes to an hour. It's 3 o'clock now. We're about to hop on 95. So it's been a pretty good ride so far. It's so gloomy outside. Like, no, the sun is in and out, but it's cool. It's what, almost 60 degrees. So it's a little warmer than Daytona, but it's still cold out here. So that's up. So yay, we made it in. Thank goodness. You see who is knocked out? She sat back there, played with her tablet for a little bit. Next thing I know, she was knocked out, which means she's gonna be up and live and turned up when I'm ready to sit down and relax. But it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, so I'm so glad we made it in. It's just before 4 o'clock, so it took us about 4.5 hours. So it's supposed to take about 3.5 hours, and that's if you don't really stop. And we stopped at Chick-fil-A for a little bit, kind of took our time. So we took an hour. Our little break was an hour, so that's why it took 4.5 hours. So I'm good to go. I'm glad to be home. Sometimes it takes a little bit more energy, more time, sometimes even a little bit more money. But as a mom, you can definitely travel with children.